Circle so small, look like a dot. Immune to suckers, vaccinated, look like a shot. All I ever had was me, myself, and I. Extreme at times, blinded by my passion and fury. It's wilder when you think of all the weight I had to carry. In fact, it's scary when I picture my team throwing the towel, wearing in the crowd saying I was trash from jump. But I did it from the heart, now they criticize the pump. But they...
Yo, you already know what it is. Another edition of the best podcast you never heard of, The Conceited Nobody. This is episode 199. It just feels so beautiful saying that, man.
Nigga, we made.
I'm like Ric Flair walking out this one. I ain't looking like air cheer for Ric Flair. I gotta get a boo.
Woo!
Oh, that was like Ric Flair dying. Like his last move. That was like the last move ever.
The last move.
Definitely about to have a fantastic show. You already know who I am. Wait a minute. This is 199. Almost there. We almost to the, I don't want to say the finish line. That would be terrible to die right after the 200 episode. We gotta have a cliffhanger up on this one.
Like who shot JR?
Yeah. Y'all ever think about music how it went 9 Deuce, 9 Trey, 9 Quad, 9 5, 9 6. You can remember songs them saying that shit.
Cash Money for the 9.
For the 9, that shit old as hell. If you was born in the 9. Speaking of which, happy birthday to my son. He turned 22 today. Awesome ass guy, man. He's a fucking awesome ass person. A great human being. He lives alone. Make a lot of great decisions. Jeremy Jungle.
JJ, you stay in Texas?
Yep.
Okay.
Talk to him today.
I was just
I'm fly him out.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
He gonna bring out his girlfriend. I ain't flying her out though. I told him he was responsible for that.
You want to fly her out? Would you fly a chick out?
You know what? I've always wanted to fly a chick out, man. That's some bullshit.
That's how you define
relationship goals. No relationship goals. I mean, I just like I like spending money, nigga. Okay, alright, that's fine. So I'm like, I always want to fly a bitch out, but I'm just like, she can't take this shit with you, man. So I'm just like, but part of me just be like,
hold on, Jeremy's a walking meme, nigga. Go ahead.
Just say it, man.
So you got the inflation fucked up on the 40 out there.
You did this.
I definitely gotta check out your bucket list one day, nigga. Because to fly a bitch out of, that's one of your aspirations, nigga. I can just imagine what's number one.
What
it's not a real aspiration like that.
Hold on, I want to hear a baller talk. Go ahead and ask that question.
What airline would you put her on?
You like to spend money, keep it in mind.
I'm just saying.
Don't show out.
I like to spend money, but I'm also the same person who finessed a stripper to think she was going to Nordstrom when I knew Nordstrom was having work done in downtown. The bitch wasn't from in town. So when we got there, that's how I hit them. So knowing that, I'll probably say Spirit. Like I feel a bitch out on the cheapest other cheap. But the bitch gonna be so happy though. It's just, I don't know. It's just how my mind works.
It's not about the ride, bitch. It's about the way you're going.
I don't want to fuck no bitch. I don't want to fuck no bitch who happy to be flying to Indiana on Spirit. Nigga.
Bitch, you be happy to walk.
But this is episode 199. You already know who I am. It's Latoris, a.k.a. Dark Skin Thanos, a.k.a. Hargrove Harrison, a.k.a. Mr. Regularly Handsome, a fan of facts and the commodity. I had another one. I am the icon Don. Only people who know me from my youth will get that. Okay. To my right, we got the man of the hour. Damn, okay, Renaissance motherfucker Judy.
Nah, he's not here. He in Cali.
That nigga, y'all know that picture of Jay-Z where he be all hiding behind Beyonce and shit. That meme, that's Juvie, man. That nigga, he out there carrying her bags and shit, man. Hey,
she said, like,
I'm gonna tell you how fucked up.
He be like, thank you. He be like,
shout
touching my wife.
Shout out to Juvie, man. She be riding him on the handlebars. Shout out to Juvie. To my right, we do got Corey, Mr. GQ motherfucking Fresh. How you doing?
I'm well. What's happening, y'all? Corey, GQ Fresh, the gorgeous gangster.
In the building, niggas.
Gotta get you a motherfucking something.
I know.
Something. What's appropriate for Corey?
You need like the motherfucking
gunshots.
I was about to say
gunshots. But y'all already know what it is without much further ado.
Yup. Back in the motherfucking hizzy, baby. I'm old. We old.
Crazy.
the motherfucking thing is, when y'all play this, you motherfuckers get old. Motherfucking wolf on concrete, talk shit, out here living life, being, I don't know, me. So, watch the podcast, follow the podcast, like, listen, Will Smith that like button. All right, then.
He said at home, prepared that motherfucker. That Will Smith that like button. Listen, that's the only thing that I feel like you worked on. Because that was one of the worst freestyles I ever heard in my life. Hey, you been introducing yourself like you got a gun in your head. have I said enough? Hey, shout out to you though. You already know how it is. The greatest intro on podcast.
You already know. It's your boy, Go Jason, a.k.a. Jason Richie, a.k.a. Vanessa Williams, a.k.a. Simi the Cash. On Cash App, Demo. Hey, I take cash payments, ho. Let's go. A.k.a. Marty McHigh, a.k.a. Senor Tezito to the Latino people. A.K.A. Andrew P. Richard, A.K.A. Drew P. Dick, A.K.A. your favorite comedian. Welcome to the show.
We are definitely welcome to the show. We gotta get 2 punches because Juvie gotta get his punch. You gotta get a bill. We gotta get Juvie the boxing bill, Corey. And this shit right here is what it is.
We here, nigga.
We about to have a fantastic show, man. We are what? Today is what? The 5th?
Yeah.
We are 25 days away from the greatest show Indianapolis will ever have in history.
Damn motherfucking straight, nigga. The No Chill Comedy Show, downtown, 247 South Meridian Street at Joker's Lab in the Taps and Dolls building. Make sure you're in attendance, bitches.
That's what we need to do. Gunshots.
But y'all, ain't gonna be none of that down.
None of that. Straight piece, 6 o'clock.
It's gonna be some muscle bound black men to fuck you up, nigga, if you think it is. So understand. But yeah, yes, it's gonna be a good show. I'm excited.
I feel terrible to get shot at 6:30 downtown in the springtime.
You said what?
I feel terrible to get shot at 6:30 downtown in the springtime. It's like all the shit you've been through in life to die at a comedy show.
Damn, man.
I hope I'm not.
Not a thing.
Y'all go back.
You did some real shit.
Y'all go back and play this shit. Like he was just like Tupac. He knew he was gonna die.
He ran.
It's your turn.
That sounds like some real shit.
They gonna say you.
Somebody was that mad at you. They saw you at the comedy show. Like, ha ha. The fuck?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
Who told you to laugh? You excited about the show though?
Hell yeah, I'm excited about the show. I'm just and a lot of people are excited about the show so far already. So I'm just I can't wait to see how it turn out. I know it's gonna turn out good, man, and I'm already looking forward to the planning the next show after this. So it's gonna be exciting.
Larry just went 1 ring, gonna win 2 rings, gonna win 3 rings, gonna win 4 rings.
Yeah, we got another
6
on everything, nigga. No, we got another Alan Ritchie Productions show happening monthly in Chicago.
What is this? Is this a fucking takeover?
Nigga, it's something like a takeover, nigga. It's going worldwide, coast to coast, nigga. Like Space Ghost, nigga. We gonna be in Chicago doing a monthly show, and then like I said, in June we're gonna do 2 shows in Dallas.
Hey, Space Ghost has been the worst place ever for a superhero. Ever. Just fly around space all day and do shit.
Little things, shooting little balls
Yeah.
and shit. Hey, listen. First off, I got something to say about that. But first off, that lineup is a nice lineup. I'm not familiar with everybody. You get any backlash? You know what I'm talking about? Why you put me on?
Nah, everybody. I've already prefaced a lot of shit. Like I know niggas was gonna be like, "Why you ain't put me on?" So I'm like,
Next time.
This is a monthly show. I got a backlog of niggas I owe favors to. Right. So niggas, let me go in order because I don't forget.
Spoken like a true thought.
But you know, I don't forget no favors for real. So I try to make sure I get people back, and I'm trying to get some new people in the city. So I'm excited to get some like headliners and shit once we figure out how much we can pay people and shit.
Definitely. Who runs security? Jeremy, you doing security?
Lance brother gonna be doing it too. He gonna come down and provide some muscles too, is what he said. In addition to,
does he have muscles?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for real. Jeremy, you might want to sit it out. And it's not for the usual joke and reason, but I know you want to get fresh, bring a chick out, have a good time, enjoy yourself without that security across your chest. I know you got a Fluorescent shirt. You just dying to show off.
They got some shoes to match that security shirt.
No,
I don't have oil stains in his teeth.
Actually, I was gonna get some black Air Force One.
Like a dog,
That
like
is
a
a
dog,
deterrent.
like a dog.
That is a deterrent from
Nigga,
anybody.
that ringtone sound like you got black Air Force Ones on.
When you be playing on that motherfucker?
Snake. They can't do
No key, iPhone. You fired, nigga.
Super fire. Hey, but to Corey's point before we get this show on the road, you did bring up Space Ghost. Remember Space Ghost was a respectable comic before he started doing comedy? Before he had the talk show? Space Ghost from the 70s, I believe, what that era was when we used to watch the reruns.
Yeah.
I like Space Ghost.
I mean, I fuck with just his background. He had the worst, not part of his background. Like he just in space, just riding all day. Till it's time to fight, just waiting. Ain't shit out. Can't go to store to stop by.
Don't cross that galaxy. Also, that galaxy. What was some other cartoons around the time? Magilla Gorilla.
Oh, man. Yeah. What was that?
Woody the Woodpecker with Chili Willy the Penguin and all that.
What's that? Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera. Whitey racist.
Great 8.
That's my shit.
What was it? The Herculoids?
That's that's what I was thinking about, the little balls and shit. Hell yeah, that.
But Snorks at Hanna-Barbera.
Birdman.
Snorks. Hell no. What? No. Snorks with Hanna-Barbera.
I don't think so. It might be. You might have got him. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I got 15 push-ups on that. Snorks. They wasn't. But yeah, cartoons, man, was super good, man. I think the 70s probably had the best cartoons.
Because they flooded that shit.
Because that's Hong Kong Fu. Hell yeah, I was just about to say
Quick
that.
Draw
Inch High Private Eye.
That motherfucker walking around with his hands in his pocket like he's ready to let this thing go. Funny stories.
Amazing races and shit like that.
Wacky races. That used to be the best shit. We are going to have a fantastic show.
Could never win.
Yeah, him and Muggs.
Yeah.
Him and I used to hate that fuck. Yeah.
What? Somebody owe me 15 push-ups.
It was.
It is the Hanna-Barbera production.
Yeah, it was like, nigga. So what was Smurfs? That was Hanna-Barbera too, wasn't it?
Hanna-Barbera.
They made a generic version of their own shit.
Direct competition.
They had a monopoly on the
monopoly. Yeah, definitely.
Hanna-Barbera. What was it? Joe? Hanna? Yeah.
Something like that.
Was there before we move on? Was there any cartoon team better than Hanna-Barbera or any production company? Is that the only one that ring a bell with y'all?
What you talking about? Like Warner Brothers?
MGM, they did all the Tom and Jerry and shit.
They did.
Who
did Scooby-Doo?
Hanna-Barbera.
God damn, it's a rap. There's no competition.
Flintstones, Jetsons, all them.
Yeah, Flintstones, Jetsons. One thing they say is that the Flintstones is based in the future, as opposed to being prehistoric. They said that's what happened after the nuclear bomb went off.
Great dope content too when you go back and watch that shit.
Historically, my two favorite cartoons ever is the Flintstones and the Simpsons. Cartoons aimed at adults, masquerading aimed at children. You know what I'm saying?
I got a
perfect pedophile.
That most people that watch. Do you ever watch Mask?
Rocky Dennis.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You funny as hell.
With the cars for transporting battle vehicles. I'll be 44 this year.
Oh shit! Damn. Okay.
how you thought the Voice of Gangster was?
Let's see.
I'm just saying because Mask is some shit that you don't hear niggas talk about. So when you said it, I was like, this nigga me in the car with the fucking ghost door.
That nigga got a whole nother level of respect for you off that moment. I seen that glowing shit. How old are you?
Go buy some
Transformers, man. But go buy.
I did go watch the movie.
That fucking one, the black one, the stomp on the ground and shit. I think it was a fucking fag or some shit, or a fag bot.
Hey, did you ever say that on the show?
Yeah.
I apologize for what you just said.
The thoughts of the last guy.
Right. But it was androgynous. Like, y'all remember the motherfucking cartoon, right?
That didn't stand out to be.
The one character, it was a he, she.
Okay, I'll let you redeem yourself. Cars and Lions.
Centurions, nigga.
You know something I didn't never like?
What?
The fucking Power Rangers. You know why?
Is it rip off?
Voltron.
That's like asking Cars and Lions.
I hate that shit.
He didn't even know.
I was like, I thought you was.
I said respectfully, nigga. Voltron was Voltron, nigga. Ain't no nothing like that shit. But when fucking Power Rangers came out, nigga, that was a different wave, and you probably was just a little bit beyond that shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck is this?
Power Rangers.
I was jumping off of shit.
Listen, Power Rangers was on par with, like, I was convinced that Barney was gonna be a villain on one of those. I had
the first iteration of the shit. I
had no respect for the Rangers.
It was bad.
Kind of did like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the video game, where all the little purple ninjas come out. Yeah, that's what I thought about the little funny shit.
Y'all got me sitting in an arcade now. Just before we go on, I have to ask y'all.
Yeah, I remember this one. That one right there on the end.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
And it wasn't either a guy or a girl. It was just like a.
And just because I didn't want to.
I don't think robots are guys or girls.
They don't identify as.
Ooh, they non-binary. Listen, real shit. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna confess.
Like that, man.
I got a confession. I didn't want to feel uncool. When you niggas said go boss, I couldn't picture shit in my head. I couldn't picture what the fuck y'all was talking about. So you showed me that androgynous ass black heat shit.
I remember. So annoying when you watch fucking.
Because when you go back, you look at this shit, the imagery been being put out there for a long ass time. You go back out there.
That's fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah, and you see like Bugs Bunny wearing dresses and shit. You see like shit you just talking about.
He just started in rap.
Hold on,
and that was a disguise, man.
And I want pure transparency and honesty. There's a dog man who's security. Did y'all think Bugs Bunny was cute when he turned to a girl? Y'all find something slightly attractive. Did you like, damn?
I don't think I ever thought about it. I think I was like,
okay. What about Daisy? What about Daisy Duck? No, we're gonna say anamorphic. What about Daisy Duck?
The first cartoon.
Hold on. Did you think Daisy Duck was gettable? Like that little lump,
The first cartoon I thought about was Jessica Rabbit.
Okay,
I'm like 7 years old or something.
Jeremy, you already been a horn dog. I can tell you.
You talking about
you didn't think Daisy was kind of strapped?
I never thought.
Okay, I didn't either. I was trying to run you into something. I was just honestly, for the record, I was just trying to get you to say it so I can call you. You want to hit Donald with a bow on his head. That's sick though, man. Listen.
They definitely did over-sexualize like on Tom and Jerry big time.
Listen.
Like, and this part is the most racist show.
He needed that pussy.
Hey, listen. You know how sick the motherfucker. Man, listen. Hey, you know what? It was a normal fat bitch. It was a normal fat black bitch. Where I was offended. You know what I'm saying?
Mama gonna make us.
I could definitely tell that was like offensive as a child.
Go on to YouTube and go and type in racist cartoons. Y'all be amazed at what y'all see. Dukes Hazzard was racist.
Shit, the General League.
How's that racist?
All Confederate flags.
That was racist.
Hold on. What's the difference between American flag and Confederate flag as far as racism? Okay, so this is shit.
Different stripes, nigga.
Exactly. Under which flag is more niggas being fucked over?
One of them was just meant to be blatantly like F you.
I don't think that was. It wasn't fuck me. I've never looked Confederate. I don't remember why I was offended by a Confederate flag because somebody said, "Hey, you should be offended by that Confederate flag." Me myself, I was Luke.
Now people were just offended by.
Personally, I was Luke. Sean,
who drove?
Marcus was Uncle Jesse. Hey,
who was coded?
We had three.
I think people were just offended by people who had them flags, so they was like, "That's a bad flag." Like, nigga, if there's a nigga with Jordans that did the same shit, you like, "Fuck them Jordans."
It was a trick.
No,
but like I honestly said earlier, that's not some shit you see in Chicago.
But there ain't nothing. They don't got no Southern ties. It's a big city. I'm sure you don't see that in New York City.
Just like gangs, you don't see them bitches in North Dakota, probably.
I don't know, they was banging in Little Rock.
Well, I mean, they banging on the fucking resi, but
I gotta agree with Gangsta Fresh over here and shit. What? Niggas get it in everywhere and shit. I tell my kids all the time, man, like it's because like my kids and my nephews and shit, they got it bad about trying to say where they from, little goofy shit, and I'm like, it's always a person in Idaho who would come in here and murder the whole
room. But
remember
me and Jeremy on the phone going back and forth, and he's losing. He said, "You're from Anderson."
Oh yeah, that's because you don't see the world right, nigga.
Just like
I never said
when he went on.
I never said that a nigga's Madison couldn't come in here and shoot up the room. He's still gonna be a lame ass goofy nigga shot up the room. Like,
what I don't see right about the world. I'm gonna say this. We know this shit hurt nobody, but I think I got a whole lot of perspective. More than everybody here.
As you should. Love yourself, King. Yeah. Love yourself.
Yeah. You know, you see the world with little dirt eyes. that's your y'all watch Game of Thrones. That little bird he sent out. Out of all the shit you can see your bird, you can see your bird out to.
One episode of Game of Thrones.
There you go. First I understand one episode too.
Listen, you seen?
I've seen at least season.
Anyway, they had a bird and shit that go out. The dude, he do astral projection. He do swords. He astral project this shit through the bird's eyes. You can send this shit anywhere in the world. I guarantee you send it to a blog in Chicago, nigga.
I don't even know like what you said because I don't watch the show. I'm like, man,
I know.
It's like Thor.
I never told
Odin. His raven. You know, Odin.
Yeah. Like you can see through the eyes of a bird, nigga. Like, what if you could do that? Where would you take your eyes to? What would you go see? And Arlington. That's funny.
Hey,
what would you go? Who would you take your shit for? That'd be some sick niggas. Fuck it, take one further. Hold on. This. What would your superpower be? You get one superpower.
Oh man, I want to read minds and shit.
That's your power.
That's your power.
Oh shit, you get. What would yours be?
I'll probably teleport.
Never be late for work.
Everywhere, nigga.
Like jumper.
Yeah, it's something like
That's what
that.
you can't do when you read minds up, man. I read the nigga at the bank vault mind.
The nigga was paralyzed.
Why would you want to read a nigga at the bank when you can just be invisible and just walk and get the shit without waiting for the nigga to think? Your shit is shit, nigga. Your shit is dangerous because you be like, how the fuck am I gonna get the keys out of his pocket? The keys are in my pocket. I want to get them. And then you sit there thinking, how am I gonna get my pocket? He thinks someone can get them.
That nigga thinking about Arby's and shit.
Yeah. Nigga walk out of Arby's. Good job, man. What would yours be?
I'd be a Morphe. Like I'll morph like the dude though that was X-Men.
What's
Talk to a tampon.
Yeah.
This nigga.
Look at him. Listen.
That's fucked up. Hey, hey,
choke me, you filthy bitch.
Mine would probably be, and what was we watching this weekend? We were watching something. Somebody said something about invisible. Mine be I'll be invisible.
Hollow Man.
Oh, we was watching.
That was a great, funny movie.
I don't know, but I'll be invisible. Now listen, as a team, we all put our collective shit together. We'd be a fucked up ass group of people, nigga. We'd be a morph.
No, I can transform when we get in trouble. I can morph into a cop and just free us.
And then I could disappear and get the keys. Get us out of jail.
I'm just gonna leave, Jill. I'm just
gonna leave. You know that nigga stuck.
He's like, how I'm gonna get out?
They laughing at me. I know they laughing at me.
The guard sitting outside like, he ain't getting out of there. You really fucked up.
This nigga be in court talking about, hey man, you 84. Hey nigga, you get 3 to 6. Hey nigga, they gonna let you go home probation. Yo, worthless power, nigga.
Hey.
Oh, this is a
Cricket.
I thought it was Mike, nigga.
I'm about to blow up.
Hey, I already got your name, nigga. Your name Bad News. That's your hero name, nigga.
It would have been,
hey man, I know what they gonna say about the paternity test before. This nigga,
my power would have been
this nigga Judge Magic predicting niggas. You said what?
My power would have been like, them niggas might get caught. Hey, no boy. Let me out the comment.
What? You know, Trump with Joe, read mine. All you hear is don't boy something kill all these niggas. That's all you gonna hear in the comments. This you right here. Hey, bitch ass wanna get out. Trey a hoe. This whole ass nigga don't want to ride for rich.
I'm proud of me.
That's it.
I don't got no cell phone at this time.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's fucked up. Javon, you did your homework. No, you didn't. You the ultimate parent, nigga. Damn. You think you going super parents of
That's the
superpowers of a parent, nigga.
Read mine.
Because he think you want to hear bitch 30 thoughts.
Second chance?
Oh, you want to ride me?
Okay, let me see. We do a second chance. Let's go with
Shane, this nigga got his power. That's Shane.
I like it.
Because you going to be part of this League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
We can go with read minds and...
Never mind.
We
only got one power.
But you know what?
You getting greedy, nigga. You getting greedy.
I said read minds. I was thinking of Professor X.
Okay.
I should have been like control shit.
Okay. All right.
He influenced thought.
Yeah, that's different. That's what I was meaning on my head. I should have said that.
Oh, no, nigga. You said what you meant. You work for that.
I'll have changed it, whatever.
Professor X is
that
an
bitch
omega
better leave me. I'm leaving you.
He is an omega level mutant.
Hey,
only don't walk.
Hey, we need to talk. I know. And you gonna try to blame me, but you been fucking that nigga at work, bitch. I know. You got the most domestic power ever. But we do have a show actually with topics. And our resident correspondent. Please don't do that silly voice that you become a king to doing for the love of.
That's my good reading voice, man. Shouts out to being able to read. Shouts out to the more you know.
What kind of shade is that? What kind of shade was that? You on a poster ass nigga? Was you reading my mind? You gonna say something offensive in my head? We coming off with sad shit, man.
Woman identified after getting shot at Indianapolis club, dying after crash on the way to the hospital. A woman who was shot at a Northwest Side bar died in a rollover crash on I-65 minutes away from the hospital early Saturday. IUPD said officers were originally called to a report of a person shot shortly after 2 a.m. at JD's pub located on the west side. When they got there, they didn't find a victim. They did find 15 shell casings in the pub lot, broken glass everywhere. Not long after IMPD and state police were told the gunshot victim was in a crash on I-65 next to Martin Luther King, which is one exit of the IU Health Hospital. The woman was taken from the crash scene to the hospital in critical condition, but died there, according to police. The Marion County Coroner's Office identified the woman as 27-year-old Deja Morris. As of Monday afternoon, the coroner had not yet determined her cause of death. I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys, and say it was probably an allergic reaction to lead. Yeah, probably.
But they didn't say, they didn't release no details on the crash.
Yeah.
So they trying to
car rolled over.
They trying to leave it open, like maybe she just died before the first or second flip.
Let's just say the fucking truck flipped and it fucking crushed itself. I'm gonna go on another limb here and say they were driving erratically because she was shot already.
Did y'all see the video of the shootout?
They got the video involved?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the video of the kids killed themselves by accident?
Hold on, we're gonna finish this.
But yeah, the niggas was just, they weren't even aiming, so they just like shooting like that, just shooting. It's like a shootout.
Reminiscent of Harlem Nights.
Yeah. She unfortunately caught someone else bullet. And JD's only supposed to be open.
Never is.
I swear, me and a girl was just talking about that the other day. Look at you. What is this talking about?
But
and they trying to shut down taps.
No. But this is an unfortunate situation. In hindsight, you can always have a lot of suggestions or questions and things that make things seem relevant.
She wasn't even. They said she wasn't even coming from JD. She might be coming from Culture.
Where is that?
Right across the street, and you got to park in that lot over there.
That's how you talk about your child who you don't want to be talking about in the newspaper and shit though.
Nigga,
she wasn't even there.
So nigga, JD's was the fucking victim in the crossfire. This damn.
The niggas that was shooting was in JD. That was okay.
Alright, JD, you still guilty.
Yeah. It's fucked up. A 27-year-old girl, and Corey said that she was pretty. It's rare to see a 27-year-old girl who's pretty at the club by herself. Yeah, was she there by herself?
Well, her homegirls was the ones that was driving her to the hospital when the car crashed.
I thought she was on that.
Nah,
I thought she drove herself.
So her friend was driving her to the hospital.
Well, these bitches clearly didn't have ambulance training, Cause how the fuck are you panicking and were you crashing? No. That's fucked up. Cause see now it changed a lot of things.
No, they didn't even say that. Yeah, they didn't say
that. When the story first broke.
Did they release her friend's name?
They didn't release her name until like yesterday.
She might get brought up on charges. I wonder, like, now
because they didn't call 911, right?
They called 911
because she probably did a vehicle homicide.
Yeah. And the police, they're like right after the shooting happened.
This is the crazy part to me, and this is what was fucked up because even in this situation, I'm sure there's a lot of men out there. A man who could have took charge after the fact, where it could have helped him probably into the hospital, something like that. I wonder if it was just her buddy. Yeah. But this is what happened. Like, why are you at the club shooting? Why are you at the club with them? These are things we can ask
like it's a hospital type deal, like right across the bridge.
Right.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got hours.
Yeah, they got hours.
Oh, okay.
But my point is like
they was one exit away from the hospital though. That's
my thing is why are niggas at the club having a shootout? Who was that?
Oh, I'll be trying to be like, hey man, the club is a suitable scene for a shootout. Nigga, ask fucking what's that nigga name?
Off the paper.
Troy, yes, thank you. You knew exactly who
it was. Everybody in that motherfucker.
That nigga came in there like, oh, we shooting?
But to this point though, man, it's fucked up.
Let's just catch somebody.
Did they catch? They got any suspects?
Nah. So it is crazy because the story was like on the news said the shootout happened and 3 minutes later the police roll up, but everybody gets away. Like the light dead are clear. Well, they detained a few people, but not the shooters.
Of course, because the niggas who shot got the fuck out of there.
Bro. And you see them after they shoot.
Niggas was like
the niggas shot, shoot, and then just get his car, drive off casually.
What kind of car was it? Car?
I don't know. I'm not involved with that.
Hey, if you know, it's because it's public information.
You gonna tell.
50,000.
If it comes between Tail being gay, I'm fishing.
You think come between 10 and 2 o'clock. You like, fuck, it's 159.
There's like some little black car there. You know, these little videos be fucked up.
So you saying it was Mexican?
Man, that's some niggas.
You said it's red.
No. It was some spinach film. Bad film.
Yeah. Them definitely some niggas.
It's a terrible situation.
It's fucked known for doing shit at the club. It's that liquor too, though. You know, liquid courage. Always making niggas feel his oats.
People be just mad. Like,
but how you ever been so mad at somebody like he stepped on my shoes? We got to fight now.
No, these like even like, there's more these days, but it's always been that type of person.
Yeah.
Or that type of energy in a particular place and shit. Where somebody who real like bitchy, like real emotional, and they react to everything. Like they react to everything, and it's always hyper. It's like usually people who act out like this don't have self-worth. Like they feel like they have to react in this manner, especially to draw guns. When this shit get introduced, because I don't know in those situations where I've been in the club and I'm not a club person. I damn near can probably, if I sat down and thought about it, I can tell you every club I went to. I could probably count me down. I've been in the club. So
you can't be emotional with a gun for sure.
I've always been cognizant of nigga moments of that. You know what I'm saying? I know when
elevated voices.
Yeah, I know.
It's time to fight
and then, you know, in this particular case, you hope she wasn't being nosy. You hope that she was over her culture. Because it's always to let me see, you know what I'm saying, that you see. Over trembling and shit.
Nah, it's
like his phone went off in church.
You got to call Crime Stoppers for accident.
Porno went off in church.
Like, it's a terrible event. Jeremy Lane closing thoughts on that particular. Damn, I didn't know they had. Oh, now nigga, they really got the nigga in the red sweater. God damn. There's somebody in it. Hold on, man. How we missed this video? This is crazy. Who owns JDs?
They look at them. Like dude, just he ain't even aiming.
Oh, they gonna get caught. They gonna get caught.
Yeah, that's over.
Under what situation do you ever shoot at the club, Jerry?
Introduce security. No.
Probably still trying to run.
That's gonna be shooting at me at the club. So even if I had a gun, I ain't getting involved. I ain't a hero.
But, that shit no, I'm saying like, anybody provoke you into this? Like, what would be the provocation for you to be a club? Letting you being a wolf on concrete.
Big Meech allegedly popped a nigga club and shit, nigga.
Okay, so the fuck this got to do with you?
You know what I'm saying, nigga? It ain't me. I can't put myself in the mind. I'm
okay with that.
Like I'm like, shit, I'm gonna get caught, nigga.
There's only one situation I can see myself firing a gun if it's self-defense. If somebody shoot, but if I'm never gonna be the aggressor.
But we said the club though, you ain't gonna even get no good self-defense. So that's why I'm like,
oh, you definitely get good self-defense at the
no,
club.
nigga, you're not supposed to have a gun at the club.
In the parking lot.
We talking about, they still gonna whack your ass once. They gonna be like, fuck you, bring the guns to the club,
these
bro.
niggas just shot 30 rounds and didn't hit the person they aimed at.
Yes.
We talking about what's a good reason for them niggas to be fighting or for you?
Yeah, for me. Yeah, no, I said for me. I'll never know good.
If shooting starts and I'm gonna, if they're shooting at me, I'm trying to get away. I'm not even really trying to shoot back. Like you gotta focus and get in the like harm's path to try to attack back.
It's so hard to get into it at the club. I mean,
no, it's not. Not with all that.
But no, a gun, no.
Yeah, that's a rare situation. I see what Jeremy's saying. I see what you're saying.
I just checked the temperature. I'm like, I'm not gonna be there when the shit let out because I'm gonna be like, damn.
So you out at 12?
Yeah, like the fuck. Because I gotta think about it. I'm like, man, the fuck, man. Like,
there's something weird about niggas who close the club.
Yeah.
I wonder what time that was 2 o'clock. What time I closed the club?
Man, niggas can't afford to get out no damn murder case and shit.
Close 3 no more.
That's the last. I think that's the latest.
Yeah.
What 3?
2. Maybe like the hood ones is 3. Like
I thought all clubs closed at 3.
It used to be. I'm trying to think.
We own this motherfucking nigga.
Yeah, cause hell, I don't even be in type of scenes.
No, that's usually like
if I do, it's somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
When I was out in them streets, it was 3.
Yeah, and then whatever.
I closed the club like one time in my life, nigga. I said, this is very uncomfortable seeing the lights on.
Yeah. Ooh.
When you see cups on the ground and shit, nigga, that's very uncomfortable.
Like, we was in here.
Yeah, it looked different.
You
look different.
All that shit spilled on the floor. You like, damn.
Yeah. You ever been to a fight in the club?
I definitely go up the opposite direction when that shit happens. I'm looking back.
Definitely. Yeah.
I was looking back like the niggas still fighting.
And when it first started, I jump up. Yeah. First started, I jump and look, then I keep going.
Yeah, the first thing I do is I look to make sure whoever I came with, they all good. And then we try to get the fuck out of Dodge because I know what come after the fight in the club. This ain't no positive outcome.
You know that.
Like
I'm smart. I'm gonna make it to the sequel.
It was a fight at the Wale concert when we went.
It's fighting over first.
It started with 2 chicks, and then the chicks brought their buddies, and then the chicks dudes, and some bullshit. It just escalated to like a little mini.
I do watch girls fight though.
I still move back.
Historically, I do. Historically, today I would just walk off, but historically,
yeah, they busting.
Girls fight.
They shooting.
Yeah, girls. A couple weeks ago at that After Hour Club, or what they called it, the African Club.
Usually he called 3 o'clock after hour. Them motherfuckers be standing there until 6 o'clock.
After hour was over 6.
Damn.
You said what happened?
Chick just shot over a dude at the little African club about almost a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Got all them spears on the wall. This bitch put out a gun.
Boom, bitch. Now what? Like, you know it's going to
happen. That she came in there was on that shit.
I don't know if I really count that.
She walked in the door, instantly took her heels off and kept trying to fight the girl.
We weren't qualifying under the random gun violence. So
I'm just saying, like, I don't even look at that as the kind of shit that happened where you just got so mad. That bitch probably came to the club with the intention to shoot said nigga. She was on a mission. They could have been like, he could have been at rallies. She was like, I'm going to rally, shoot this nigga. Like,
but it's nothing in the club that could happen that make me really want to shoot you nigga. Like, we could box.
Yeah,
but it ain't really that. Club. I ain't really finna fight. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna go. This nigga tripping.
Before we wrap it up, let me ask this. What about if your girl in the club fight and she getting beat up, how would you react?
My girl would be fighting.
Nigga, this is the hypothetical fucking question. God damn.
Like that.
Fuck. I'm beating bitches up.
Okay.
Reason.
What would you do? If your girl getting whooped though, it ain't no fair fight.
I'm definitely finna pull them up off her and then drag her up out of there. if that's possible. But wild bitches, if I get hit, nigga, it might change the dynamic of the situation.
Hey, y'all need to.
Cause I done got I tried to break up a fight before. I'm like, bitch, I'm finna bitch. So that's how man Max is baby.
What would you do?
I'm helping.
Would y'all be embarrassed? Wouldn't that be so? You want to be embarrassed? If your girl was in a fight,
She ain't gotta be losing, nigga.
No, I'm saying, when she's in a fight, would you be
I'm
embarrassed?
embarrassed. Yeah, I fight.
I'm pulling the other bitch out, but if she starts swinging, I'm like,
I ain't got time to be embarrassed. When I come up and see the fight, I'm gonna punch that bitch. I ain't gotta know why. Like some people, it's a list. If God forbid I ever saw my mama fight, I'm not about to come up there and be like, "Mama, what's happening?"
If
she get beat up by one girl,
I'm gonna come in there close like,
it's like I might start shooting. Then I might start shooting.
I'll be like, all right, you got it.
But
cause I know my mama wasn't here drunk talking shit.
But just to be technical, I'm not gonna be dating the kind of bitch you'll be fighting. So if the woman that I'm with is fighting, I know it's some real shit that happened. Some crazy ass story when I get to the college. It makes sense. Like, oh, okay, I see why we was fighting. Cause I ain't gonna be dating no crazy bitch. You be like, yeah, and that's why I'm about to have this nigga shoot you. Cause I'm gonna be looking like, what do you think she's talking about? I ain't even with this bitch.
Right.
All facts.
That's crazy. It's crazy because that shootout probably was over a girl.
Yeah, that's why don't be taking bitches to the club.
Why not?
Why would you?
Hold on. Let's go another conversation. Let's go. Yeah,
why not? Shit. You fish or fish?
Nigga, not at the club.
Yes, you do.
Man, see, look.
At the club.
You a ballsy nigga.
Cause see, when
they do it though.
When a nigga grab your bitch, then you probably like as much shit as you done said over these couple of months. I know you want to say something.
My bitch not grabbable.
What, nigga?
I just want to say that.
Oh, okay.
she physical, right, nigga?
Yeah,
Any bitch in these
don't
streets
care.
be grabbed, nigga. Be like, hey, shorty. And then you be like, that's my girl.
More than likely, so more than likely when you take your girl out, you showing her a good time, you treat her nice and shit.
Club, when we say club, what we talking about? Are we talking about the club where
No,
not
the type. No, I said.
Go to the club, I'm bitch.
We going to the step.
But it's not the. They're not gonna be tearing the club up that I'm in.
Yeah.
or it's gonna be very quick.
I know how to go out, but I know what type of places to go to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause I know my temperament. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't know these niggas, but you know yourself. So you shouldn't put yourself in situations.
You know the environment.
Yeah,
you should.
Definitely. What we got next? The feds are out here solving old cases, if I'm not mistaken, or getting inside. We're gonna zoom through this. I want to get to Jesse. Boss. Fuck it. We ain't gotta do the Fed case. Cause it's 907.
They use genealogy to find old cases, nigga, and they're not using it to find the ones that just happened recently. When the old case could have fucking waited. Long story short.
What was the I-65 killer?
I try to figure out
He killed at least 3 women along the I-65 corridor in the late 1980s.
Was this a sniper?
Nah.
Indiana.
He wasn't old boy.
That information? Yeah.
No, I had read it, but I mean that's really
give a synopsis.
They said he
after 30 years?
Yeah, 30 years. Somebody probably got a bonus, and they really been sitting on this evidence. Probably used this evidence to frame all kind of black and brown people.
I'm here. That's not 100%.
That's Larry Bird.
But the crazy story was
he looked crazy.
The thieves who tried to nab the cancer jar. I'm like, man, like
you said what? We are jumping all over the fucking no structure. Go ahead and read that real quick.
He killed 4. His last video was in 1990.
Do we have a name?
It is where you go. They got a picture of him. Harry Edward Greenwell.
Yeah, he looked kind of guilty too.
No, he looked very good.
You don't think that they can go to your fucking Instagram, find them guilty looking pictures of you? We all got guilty looking pictures.
Yeah, get that off guard, nigga.
Yeah.
He's a Yeti.
He's a savage.
He died in 2013.
Real nigga.
So this is double dumb.
Don't drag my name to the dirt if I had to defend myself.
Both of the people dead.
Everybody did. The 4 chicks he killed, him did.
Hold the fuck on.
Allegedly.
No.
So who did?
Hold on. I missed that. I don't know what this one is. This nigga said everybody did the 4 chicks he killed.
Really? Killed the 4 chicks he killed? Like, everybody in this story did. So
it's like, what are y'all doing?
Actually, I'm not.
Why not, like you said, why not solve the newer crime? Like, this shit.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was interesting.
There has to be something to it, man.
It's fine.
Talk about the thieves.
2 broke ass people in Galveston, Indiana, which, how the fuck did this make the news? They went to the liquor store and they stole the cash jar that's on the counter. It was for a friend of the owner who was battling stage 4 cancer. And, damn, man, that's effed up.
Now I got a question. How much money was they really gonna raise at the liquor store?
That's true, too. How much was you really gonna steal? It's like,
hold on, I can understand the theft more than I can the actual gesture of fundraising. Like,
maybe.
When you go there go at that motherfucking job like, hey Cliff. Everybody sleep, but me and the guys went to the liquor store, you know what I'm saying? We've been thinking about how we took a fundraiser and here's this $36.46. It's probably like, glad we got it before the meth heads did.
They're looking for us too.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're not gonna
like, what the fuck was you gonna cure with this $36?
You can probably fill it up with like,
and as you said,
that's the gas money to the damn doctor.
Duo. So they just gotta split that shit. That's what you right in there.
Go ahead and do say.
That's some bubblicious, nigga.
Is that alcohol in that bottle? You know what I'm saying? You in there acting silly. You ain't here buying pork rinds. That was a playoff.
Nigga ain't there not alcoholic in here.
Nigga getting beer nuts while his buddy over here still in the goddamn mercy jar.
Let me segue into more drop dead news with
real niggas who segue don't say I'm a segue. We just do it. Go ahead.
Real niggas don't say they real.
Ooh. I can say I was real. I said real niggas.
Yeah, just hit that button when I say that. That was
boring.
Real niggas don't say they real.
You know it's real. What was next up?
But rapper Gunu, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't really new though, cause I've been seeing people who have motherfucking funerals like this and shit. So.
I never seen no goon like this.
Shit, I done seen
it's a real goon.
It's motorcycles, people sitting up at the table and shit.
Jeremy wife with him?
Yeah, but Gunu, nigga who was so hot in these streets, he got killed when he got out of jail, like same day. So
are you for real?
Yeah.
Exact same day.
I'm pretty sure that's the story I remember hearing.
So are you saying that this was with his commissary money? That they was able to stage this event? Go ahead, let's get the detail. Let's just read a little bit of it.
He was a little popular.
Because everybody not familiar with what we see. Nobody's looking
at it. But he's 24-year-old, and he had the final show at Bliss Light Club. And if you're wondering why it's the final show, it is because he was recently murdered, and they had his body in the club. So, you know, they charged $40 a head. And
hold on. I don't want to disrespect you, but I don't like the motherfucking disrespect you give to this fantastic 24-year-old criminal named. The final show was held at Bliss Night Club in Washington, D.C. Sunday, and footage from inside the club building clears to show the rappers in bone courts overlooking the crowd, fully dressed and wearing a crown, insinuating he was the king of D.C. The audience reaction is pretty mixed. Some are dancing along to the music while others are stone-faced staring at the dead body in front of them. Bliss Night Club said they weren't made aware of the tribute ahead of time, according to Too Fab, and have apologized to everyone offended. The club is still investigating if the body was real or not, or if any legal ramifications are possible. Gunu, real name Markel Morrow, was found with a fatal gunshot wound a few weeks ago in District Heights parking lot. His family believed he was a victim of an armed robbery. His mother said the artist gave up everything the suspect wanted, but was still shot in the back. Prince George County PD is offering $25,000 reward for any information leading to the rest. So where did you see that Where did you see that he was killed the day he got out?
He was getting robbed, but good. He was getting jacked.
It was on like academics or some shit.
The nigga stuffed in the club, man, standing up on the stage with his hand in his pocket, like he just there looking at everybody.
You ever been to that type of funeral, Jeremy?
I don't really do funerals, man.
Would you go though? Like a real nigga like Gucci?
I don't know Gucci. Well, fuck it, that nigga die. Like what? Like go to that nigga funeral.
So they just knew this shit was gonna fly at the church. Yeah. They like, ain't nobody standing up in the house. I'm going.
Hold on.
Ain't no liquor familiar going on here.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody gonna oversee
this is, despite the negativity, Moral Family said that this is a celebration they won and they don't regret. We're not trying to clear up anything, said Ariana Moral, Gunu sister. We don't care about anybody and what you say, have to say negative. Nobody. We don't care. Double negative, nobody, we don't. They're like, I know his mom want to approve of this. Yeah, she did. She was on stage with us.
So I mean, this got to be his final wishes, cause I said some goofy shit like nigga, I want niggas to do the Thriller dance, and I want to sit up in my casket, nigga got strings on my hands, and everybody do the fucking Thriller dance.
Everybody gonna wear that shit.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah. Is it not just as terrifying as this nigga standing there like?
That's fun, y'all. Look, the Stokes had his son buried in a Cadillac.
Listen, there was a sad nigga at a different time.
That was a thing.
Listen, but hold on, this is the thing right here though. This will be told. First off, burials are
fireworks too. Nigga.
Burials are personal. You should be able to be buried how you want to be buried. Yeah. That's that. Just don't invite me as an unwilling participant. If I'm going to the club, first off, now I got the heads up. One, I don't go to clubs. Two, if they charge you $40, I know somebody that did stand it up. I know now. I learned from this mistake.
Oh, man.
$40, nigga.
They got charged for this.
So listen, should nobody be in a stone face? They should have said solemn. You know what I'm saying? Somebody.
They was playing rap music.
And I wonder what was they playing.
I don't think the body fell off the one before. Like, how did they get them? Like, I know they had like a.
Your reaction. You going to the club?
No.
You going to enjoy yourself? You see a body popped up, and
I'm leaving. There's some type of satanic worship shit going on.
You got it?
I feel like I got surprised. Why didn't tell me he was standing?
Do you get an Usher?
It ain't like The Wire when they had them on the pool table. They was
I feel like they told niggas it was like the after
remember
party.
they take the cops over there.
I'm pretty sure they was telling people because they
didn't know he was.
They said that nigga was popping and shit. So I think if you
we have a party for Gunu at the club, yeah, come on now.
I thought Gunu was dead.
Yeah, some people knew, but other niggas.
So
that's the price in that motherfucking laugh.
You see one motherfucker do this, it's over.
I'm gone. Welcome to the intersectal.
Hey Jerry, you walk past you dance and you do this.
What if somebody bumped the stage?
Like fucking me, I know I'm dead.
You see that?
That nigga was dancing. You get so drunk.
What if the ops come in?
Pull up some Gunu music, nigga. See a Gunu on Spotify. You gotta find Gunu on Spotify.
They niggas and knowing niggas too, they would come in that bitch and shoot up the dead body if they was ballsy enough to do some crazy shit and they ain't caught.
He couldn't be too bad though. They put a $25,000 reward out for him.
Talking about his music, couldn't be or him himself.
Yeah.
What was worth the $25?
That's how much they got find his killer.
I mean,
anybody down for a hunt?
There you go.
On 3, you got our mind reader. Who killed Gunu? I don't know.
Jeff
he just told me.
It was Baby Sino who died. Baby Sino who died the following Wednesday was killed hours after being released from jail.
Oh, okay, different rapper. Yeah. I see anybody killed him. They ride.
Hold on. No. This is the kind of music that get you shot in the back like you get robbed.
I mean, if you on the type of time, you gotta be ready for it.
Listen to it real quick. Listen. I'm about to get an APR on the time. And that's
yeah, they got pounds of weed there.
He's talking about somebody too.
He is. That person.
Sound called life or death. Already. So he been shot before.
So it's like when his mother is like digging in the river Styx, she got everything but his back. Cause so when he got shot anywhere else, it didn't hurt. But she just did his back because she digged him in. Niggas ain't never done no story of Achilles around here. I take it. Go ahead.
I was trying to listen in.
That's what happened. All right, man, we done with that shit. We done with this room. Family gonna come out here and stuff you, nigga. Corey playing that. GQ Fresh Integration.
Fresh game.
Let's wrap it up with Jason Williams. Let's run through this one real quick. This is one of the most sad stories I've heard in a long time.
Yeah. know what? But shout out to Jesse Williams though. I pulled this story up though because could be worse. He could be Anthony Anderson. Same shit though, but his bitch smarter.
Read the story though, man. Cause I don't want this. Cause we got to remember that everybody not just looking at it so they can paraphrase it.
Jesse Williams, who was a big part of Grey's Anatomy for 12 seasons when he made the decision to leave the show in season 17, sitting in Jackson Avery to Boston to effect social change through the Catherine Fox Foundation. He left behind millions of fans clamoring for a Japer reunion. The actor also said farewell to a pretty nice and dependable steady paycheck as well, which seems to be an issue of contention between Williams and his ex-wife, Erin Drake Lee, as the actor is now reportedly having issues making his child support payments. Erin Drake Lee and Jesse Williams share 2 kids, Sadie and Maciel, 8 and 6, from their 5-year marriage. Williams paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees when they split in 2019.
How much?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees when they split in 2019 and agreed to continue paying child and spousal support. However, when he later filed paperwork requesting that his child support payments be reduced to reflect his now much lower income, his ex-wife responded none too kindly for court documents obtained by radar in her eyes, believing the lucrative life afforded by Grey's Anatomy was his own decision, and if he can't pay the agreed upon $40,000 per month, then he shouldn't have left the show. Bitch. In his request for reduced payments, Jesse said his current gig, starring on Broadway and Richard Greenberg's Take Me Out, only earns him $16.68 per week compared to the $6.2 million he made in 2019 alone on Grey's Anatomy, plus $183,000 in residuals. He also said the amount he pays should reflect his kid's actual lifestyle, not some exorbitant imagined version. Williams argued per documents obtained by ET.
Mom, can we have some McDonald's?
$86,000.
Bitch ass daddy wouldn't have left Grey's Anatomy. You could have a motherfucking quarter pounder.
He made $6.2 million in 19, and he dropped down to $80,000 the next year.
Bitch, oh my god!
So you know
she
how much,
said that in court.
You know how much you gotta hate your bitch to quit that job, man? Because you don't know. Nobody want to go to Broadway.
To leave $6.1 million on the table.
Hurry up.
Let's talk about Jesse real quick.
But it was fuck shit. But it was fuck shit happening on the show. I mean, so I could like.
I might seen that one episode.
It was just different little drama shit. Like I think there was something going with one of the gay actors.
You know, boy, come from Grey's Anatomy.
The black dude. They tried to kick the nigga off the show.
Isaiah Washington.
Yeah. So
Grey's Anatomy was a good show.
Was it?
So
then, oh boy, come from Grey's Anatomy. What's the one? I was at ER.
Does it make you wet?
But no, but that was a good fucking show, and so I figured it had to be something big because there was a couple different people leaving the show.
If it was something big, Jeremy Mount would have been over.
It's a couple different people leaving the show, so I'm imagining this environment wasn't that great, and motherfuckers don't necessarily understand how that shit work. They just see the money, the Hollywood. He got a good job. Why the fuck you leave? You made the choice.
Yeah, he tell you.
But it could have been fuck that boss, bitch. You don't know this nigga.
No, it was fuck her.
Yeah.
It was fuck her. Hey, what it was, he came, she drove in that motherfucking Ferrari, and she said, "This is not working. This is no working bitch."
Like OJ.
You know what like OJ?
Remember, he ain't ran a touchdown how long? The little Hertz commercial wasn't playing no more on TV or run through the airport. I had to go.
That nigga
said it was super fucking vibe, bro. He was in the Naked Gun movies and shit. He said that nice ass. The man he was doing the Buffalo games on channel NBC doing the football. He was still viable. Yeah. But this particular situation, crazy.
Yeah, that was it too. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut you up, but it say on the other hand, uncertainty about Grey's Anatomy's future reportedly played into his decision.
You get laid off. You wait for him to fire you.
That's just because
you get caught off. Nah, but real shit. The shit. These shows go off air, and that shit could catch you off guard. So you like, now I gotta make my next move. I ain't gonna be sitting here looking stupid.
He can only go to Broadway.
It's easier to get a job while you got a job.
Yeah, there's school play.
And then the residuals off the reruns, he made $186,000.
He didn't make that much off reruns though. But he had an image where he definitely. That's why I say I think it's aimed at her because he viable. Like he did the woke shit, you know what I'm saying? Where he act like he was some kind of social injustice warrior, He get out there make a speech at the Emmys, the Oscars, and shit. He do shit like that. He always had.
His kids they like that much stuff.
You said what?
I said Black Lives Matter, but not like that much though.
Not yours.
Not for that much.
It's fucked up though that her reaction. That's the most black woman reaction in life.
You said that in court.
That's the.
I talked to quit that job.
Your Honor, I talked to the producer, and they said they would take him back. You know what I'm saying?
They said he didn't even have to leave.
Can y'all imagine y'all like?
You know, she's like this little dick nigga didn't have to leave that job. You know she talking crazy in court.
And you sound like you heard that from experience, man. Shit.
You felt that?
I'm saying when you said it, I'm like, damn, bro. Like he's like you little dick nigga. Like what was my chicks out? Ain't no bitch ever told me that, man.
You ain't never seen an argument out in public and chick going off on her dudes like you little dick motherfucker, blah blah blah. Hell, Maury.
It's always a little dick. They trying.
That's the first day that y'all.
I want to talk about Jesse Williams. I don't want to talk about little dicks. I just don't want to right now.
No, Taurus want to talk about the big ones.
But,
okay, so back to Jesse's statement.
First off, is she wrong for her reaction? Because it's his career, it's his job, and he's an artist. But not in your head.
I think you worded the question wrong. Because is she wrong for her reaction? She is a super predatory bitch. So that is the reaction of a super predatory bitch. Like I expect her.
Some predators lay in wait. All predators don't. You ever seen a motherfucking crocodile in the water and shit? We see the one with the cheetah and shit. Cheetah just down there drinking water. But you know how they hear
that's what that bitch was.
Oh, that bitch is an open predator. This bitch running to Jurassic Park biting pounces.
Nigga, when you think when this nigga married this bitch, he knew this bitch could be that fucking vile to be like, bitch, I can't even quit the job.
You know it.
Listen, when she went to court the first time, said these children need $80,000 a month, or how much ever he paying.
I'm good with that.
40,000 for 2 kids. Yeah,
he should have been fighting that shit.
And you know what that was? You know how come he was so okay? Why
he making the money?
No, because he had a bitch. The bitch that he was so focused on the other bitch. He ain't give a shit about nothing she was asking for. He just wanted to stay the fuck away from her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that motherfucker went to the bank one day and shit and looked at that goddamn ledger and said, "This ain't gonna work." That's what it is. And he called her. He said, "Hey, look at your queen. I was just sitting here thinking, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing pretty good, you know. Jeff and Amber been over here. They look good and stuff. They need them expensive ass shoes they have on. But anyway, I was wondering if we can take these favors down a little bit. Nah, because you did. And then, like, his face turned super red. Because y'all seen this nigga. His face turned super red. And he said, okay, I'm show this bitch. He went to work the next day and said, hey, write me off. Write my character off. Get me out of here. That's how that shit went. Anybody got anything in closing? GQ Fresh. I got a new one for you.
Yeah, make sure you don't Will Smith it. Just make sure you it in play. Yeah. Tell a friend. Come back next week. Bring 3 people with you. Fuck it. Just come to the show every week. Have a listening party, but all y'all log in. Run the numbers up
at the same time.
Concrete. Same damn time. Yo, I just want to say, man, y'all continue to be positive, productive. Just chase the bag, get to the bag, man. Do all that good shit and just be great people, man. Other than that, though, like a Wolf on Concrete, y'all follow me on some type of social media. And whenever I update it, I'm going to fucking message y'all back. And if you slide in my DMs and tell me that you think I'm handsome, I'm going to be like, you know, I know this.
You too can get flued out tonight.
On Spirit.
On Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit.
On Spirit.
And several layovers.
I'm gonna take you to Nordstrom when you get so I ain't pack a bag.
Shit. Yes. That was an awesome, man. And you know what?
Jason, you got anything you want to say close?
Yeah. Make sure y'all go ahead to Eventbrite now and get those tickets. Yeah, it's out already, man. Eventbrite link is on my Facebook. I'm about to post it on Instagram. And get those tickets now. They only they are cheaper online. You're gonna pay $15 at the door, so you can get a discount online. Eventbrite. The No Chill Comedy Show, guys. April 30th, 6:30.
There's some people on there.
Some of the people coming. Gonna be a lot of dope ass people from Indianapolis for sure. Dwight Simmons, Deion Curry, Jetta V, Tyson Cox, David Brooks. Some of my favorite comedians from Indianapolis it's gonna be guaranteed funny, bro. So, and of course me and Lance, of course, because it's Alan Richard Productions, nigga. Make sure y'all come.
Earthquake be there.
Hell no.
Yeah,
it's gonna be funny. Collectively.
Shout out to Alan Reacher.
Collectively, I ain't gonna do earthquake.
Shout out to Alan Reacher Production. Definitely looking forward to this event. It's tough to get these guys to share shit, but if y'all can, at least share the flyer. You know how to share a flyer. You have to go to a flyer sharing class or anything.
Nah, I mean, you gotta, if it's on Instagram, man. Nigga, I'm not all social and technical like that, nigga. I'm old.
He just know how to use fucking
sliding DMs, nigga.
No, he just know how to swipe right.
Yes,
and download those apps. Send messages via email, text message.
You ain't never seen me post a motherfucking video on Instagram.
You're right.
You know what?
I see you post some damn videos standing there with your sons in here like a fucking. Anyway. We're gonna start shooting this motherfucker. Don't do that. What's wrong with you, nigga? Straighten up, stand like a man. We'll have a fantastic show, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in. It's always a pleasure to see you, chop it up with y'all. Condolences to the family of the young lady lost her club at JD's. May justice be served. Everybody go straight Guna. Looking forward to Jason's show. Definitely we're gonna show up, show out. I don't know what to say. It's gonna be
200 episode coming up soon, niggas.
Yeah. That shit. And I was gonna say something.
Next that comes on the show.
He keep out me. He just defeating me.
I'm just,
Oh yeah, all the plugs just come in. Oh yeah, nigga, one more thing. But no, this is gonna be dope, man. I'm definitely looking forward to the show. See if I can procure me a chinchilla.
You in there, like all y'all niggas look like Frank Lucas. Then
we coming in, ain't no security here.
No telling.
Show out.
That's our Frank Lucas. It was worth it.
Catch y'all next week.
Peace.